What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Phoenix here, and welcome back to a brand new Marvel Spider-Man 2 informational video. And in today's video, apparently one of the supporting characters, Marvel Spider-Man 2018, apparently we overlooked him. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button down below, the subscribe button as well. And other than that, let's go ahead and get right into it. So this article is coming from thegamerant.com, and it says one of Marvel Spider-Man's supporting characters that players might have overlooked is Dr. Morgan Michaels, a scientist who worked for Oscorp and played a key role in the development of the Devil's Breath serum that later becomes a major threat in the game. When the only sample of the serum is stolen and used as a bioweapon by Dr. Octopus and the Sinister Six, Michaels works with Spider-Man to develop an antidote, setting up Spider-Man's heartbreakingly bittersweet ending. While he appears to be an ordinary character created for Insomniac Spider-Man's universe, at first glance, Morgan Michaels actually has roots in the comics as one of Spidey's most tragic foes. Obviously, this is alluding to the fact that whenever you hear the name Morgan Michaels in the game, you obviously think of Dr. Michael Morbius. They just called him Morgan Michaels. Range that around, you get Dr. Michael Morbius. But following that, it says, as it turns out, Morgan Michaels was originally an alias for Dr. Michael Morbius, aka Morbius the Living Vampire. This bit of trivia is pretty easy to miss while playing Marvel Spider-Man. So fans like Twitter user Julian Santiago are surprised when they discover that the unassuming scientist is actually the legendary Marvel antihero. With Spider-Man 2 on the horizon, some of these fans have started to speculate that Michaels could mutate into a living vampire at some point in the upcoming sequel, either as a traditional vampire or a monstrous bat-humanoid hybrid similar to Batman Arkham Knight's Man-Bat. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this is something that I spoke about, when the lizard was getting introduced. I spoke about, hey, what if they do like some sort of thing where you see the lizard caught off guard? And now I'm thinking about it. Turns out that theory was completely wrong. My theory was spot on, but now it's completely wrong. So him being Morbius in the game needs for us to be caught off guard as well. Like, say we're like this, just swinging around the city, we just randomly just climb a wall, run up a building or whatever, and we just come across, the living vampire himself, Morbius. That could be an amazing way for a jump scare as well. Following that, it also says, while Sony's live-action Morbius movie was met with mockery and derision, the living vampire recently gained goodwill amongst gamers as a DLC playable character in Marvel's Midnight Suns. As some fans have pointed out, having him appear in Spider-Man 2 would mirror his earlier role in the PS2 and Nintendo Wii versions of the 2007 Spider-Man 3 tie-in game, which also featured Venom, Kraven, and the Lizard as villains, in addition to adapting the famous Black Suit storyline, which they obviously did. Following that, it ends off by saying, of course, it's just as likely that Morgan Michaels' name is simply meant to be a nod to Morbius instead of a sign that the living vampire will appear in Spider-Man 2. Or he will instead return in a future Insomniac sequel. On the other hand, Morbius would fit in well with Spider-Man 2's more monster-centric rogues gallery, and fans are really excited at the prospect of Peter and Miles battling the living vampire when the game swings onto PS5 this fall. Now, you guys already know how I feel about this. Introducing Morbius the living vampire along with a dark story sounds very, very interesting to me. What do you guys think about it? Because by the looks of it, I already knew that it was a alias to Morbius. Swap that around, make him a new alias, all of that can matter. But at the end of the day, you guys already know this is our story at the end of the day, and it pretty much matches everything there. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's your boy Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later. Spectacular, Spidey, webtastic, banger.